welcome to paradise. Hawai'i, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. We have a top 25 clash between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Run it with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Give to the running back. And they're able to make the tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down mark, but tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down, and shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Big fullback's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going on.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Fullback's got it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The option look. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Rainbow Warriors have taken it inside the 20. The give to the back. Got enough space, and he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. The pitch. Turns it on in midfield. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Fighting off the defender. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Across the 25, he's got room. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. The give to the fullback. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
On the option. He'll toss it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
He steps out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll go to the fullback. They'll stop him short. Line gets set, 1st down. They go to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
To the ground, he's got it again. Powers through the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Release to the back. It's caught, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and man, oh man, time was about to run out on him, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in a section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide.
First play of the first possession of OT. On the option. Now the pitch. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Give to the fullback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to punch it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Looking to throw. lets it fly. Can't make the connection on fourth down, and they give up the football here in overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to